seen. Let us hear Bernardo speak of this.
2 nights. Look, stop! Behold, where about the king! In the same figure as the king is dead! No one has spoken speech to Horatio! Was it not like the king? Mark it, Horatio.
Most like it harrows me with fear and wonder.
It would be spoke to.
Speak to it, Horatio! What art thou? By heaven I charge thee, speak!
It is offended. See, it stops away.
Stay! Speak! I charge thee, speak!
'Tis gone and will not answer.
Before my God, I would not disbelieve without the sensible and true avouch of mine own eyes.
Twice before hath he gone by our watch.
This bodes some strange eruption to our state.
Peace, straight thee off! Look where comes the king!
Stay, illusion! Speak to me! Stop it, Marcel!
Shall I strike at it?
Do it, we will not stand!
'Tis here!
'Tis here!
'Tis there! 'Tis gone. It was about to speak.
But look, the morn walks on yon high eastward hill. Break we our watch up, and by my advice, let us impart what we have seen tonight unto young Hamlet. For this spirit, dumb to us, will speak to him.
I'm glad to see you well, Horatio, or I do forget myself.
All the same, my lord, and your poor servant ever.
My good friend, what make you from Wittenberg, Horatio? We'll teach you to drink deep ere you depart.
I came to see your father's funeral, my lord.
I pray thee do not mock me, fellow student. I think it was to see my mother's wedding.
Indeed, my lord, it followed hard upon.
Thrift, Horatio. The funeral baked meats did coldly furnish forth the marriage tables. Would I had met my dearest foe in heaven ere I had seen that day. My father. Methinks I see my father.
Where, my lord?
In my mind's eye, Horatio.
Our dear brother's death, the memory be green, and that it us be fitted to bear our hearts in grief. We must think on him together with remembrance of ourselves. Therefore, our sometime sister and our queen, have we aswore with a defeated joy, with mirth in funeral and dirge in marriage, taken to wife.
Nor have we heard laud your better wisdoms, which have freely gone this affair along. For all our thanks. And now, Laertes, what's the news with you?
Yes, you told us of some suit. What is it, Laertes?
My dread lord, your leave in favor to return to France. Once, though, willingly I came to Denmark to show my duty in your coronation. Yet now I must confess that duty done, my thoughts and wishes bend once again towards France.
Have you your mother's leave? What says Polonius?
He hath, my lord, wrung from me my slow leave.
Oh.
I do beseech you, give him leave to go.
Take thy fair hour, Laertes. Time be thine.
And thy best grace is spended at thy will. But now, our cousin Hamlet and our son.
Little more than kin and less than kind.
How is it that the clouds still hang on you?
Oh, not so, my lord. I am too much in the sun.
Good Hamlet, cast thy nighted color off, and let thine eye look like a friend on Denmark. Do not forever with thy veiled lids seek for thy noble father in the dust. Thou know'st 'tis common. All that lives must die, passing through nature to eternity.
Aye, madam, 'tis common.
If it be, why seems it so particular with thee?
Seems, madam? Nay, it is. I know not seems. 'Tis not alone my inky cloak, good mother, nor customary suits of solemn black, together with all forms, moods, shapes of grief that can denote me truly. These indeed seem, for their actions a man might play, but I have that within which passeth show. These, with the trappings and suits of woe.
'Tis sweet and commendable in your nature, Hamlet, to give these mourning duties to your father. But you must know, your father lost a father, that father lost his. To persever an obstinate condolement is a course of unholy stubbornness. 'Tis unmanly grief.
I pray you, throw to earth this unprevailing woe and think of us as of a father. For let the world take note. For let the world take note. You are the most immediate to our throne, and with no less nobility of love that which dearest father bears his son, do I impart toward you.
Or your intent in going back to school in Wittenberg. Let not thy mother lose her prayers, Hamlet. I pray you, stay with us. Go not to Wittenberg.
Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt, thaw, and resolve itself into a dew, or that the everlasting had not fixed his cannon against self-slaughter. Oh, God, how weary, stale, flat, and unprofitable seem to me all the uses of this world. Fie on it. Fie. 'Tis an unweeded garden that grows to seed. Things rank and gross in nature possess it merely, that it should come to this. But 2 months dead. Nay, not so much, not 2. Oh, so excellent a king, so loving to my mother. Heaven and earth must I remember. Frailty, thy name is woman. A little month. Or ere those shoes were old, why she, even she, married with my uncle, my father's brother, but no more like my father than I to Hercules. Oh, within a month. Oh, most wicked speed to post with such dexterity to incestuous sheets. It is not, nor it cannot come to good, but break my heart, for I must hold my tongue. I shall, in all my best, obey you, madam.
Why, 'tis a loving and a fair reply.
Be as ourself in Denmark.
Come, this gentle and unforced accord of Hamlet's is smiling to my heart.
My lord, I think I saw him yesternight.
Saw who?
My lord, the king, your father.
The king, my father?
Season your admiration with an attent ear, till I may deliver upon the witness of these ladies this marvel to you.
For God's love, let me hear.
2 nights together had these 2 ladies, Marcellus and Bernardo, on their watch in the dead, vast, and middle of the night, been thus encountered. A spirit, like your father, appears before them, and with solemn march goes slow and stately by. This to me in dreadful secrecy impart they did, and I with them the 3rd night kept the watch, whereas they had delivered the apparition comes. I knew your father. These hands are not more like.
Where was this?
My lord, upon the platform where we watched.
Did you not speak to it?
I did, my lord, but answer made it none.
No, 'tis very strange.
As I do live, my honored lord, 'tis true. And we did think it written down in our duty to let you know of it.
Indeed, but this troubles me. I would I had been there.
It would have much amazed you.
Very like. Say on.
While one with moderate haste might tell 100.
Longer.
Not when I saw it.
Hold you the watch tonight?
You do, my lord.
I will watch tonight. Perchance 'twill walk again.
I warrant it will.
But assume my noble father's person. I'll speak to it. Upon this platform twixt 11 and 12, I'll visit you. Fare you well.
Our duty to your honor.
My father's spirit, all is not well.
Well, my necessaries are embarked. Farewell. And sister, let me hear from you.
Do you doubt that?
As for Hamlet and the trifling of his favor, hold it a fashion and a toy in blood. Forward, not permanent. Sweet, not lasting. The mere perfume and suppliance of a minute. No more.
No more but so?
Oh, think it no more. I mean, perhaps he loves you now, but weigh what loss your honor may sustain if with too credent ear you list his song. Or you lose your heart. Or your chaste treasure open to his unmastered importunity. Fear it, Ophelia. Fear it, my dear sister, and keep you out of the danger of desire.
I shall the effect of this good lesson keep as watchman to my heart. But, good my brother, do not, as some ungracious pastors do, show me the steep and thorny ways to heaven, whilst like a puffed and reckless playboy himself, the carefree path of romance treads and heeds not his own advice.
Oh, fear me not.
Ophelia?
But alas, I stay too long. Here our mother comes. Occasion smiles upon a second leave.
Yet here, Laertes, aboard for shame. The wind sits in the shoulder of your sail. And yet you are stayed for. There, my blessing goeth thee. Oh, and these few precepts in thy memory see thou enact. Be thou familiar, but by no means vulgar. Give every man thy ear, yet few thy voice. Neither a borrower nor lender be, for loan oft loses both itself and friend. This above all, to thine own self be true, and it must follow, as night to day, thou canst not then be false to any man.
Most humbly do I take my leave.
The time invites you, go.
And, sister, remember well what I said to you.
'Tis in my memory locked, and you yourself shall keep the key of it.
Farewell.
What is it, Ophelia, he hath said to you?
So please you, something touching the Lord Hamlet.
Marry, well bethought. 'Tis told me he hath very oft of late given private time to you, and you yourself have of your audience been most free and bounteous. What is between you? Give me up the truth.
He hath, mother, of late made many tenders of his affection to me.
Affection! Pooh, you speak like a green girl unsifted in such perilous circumstance. Do you believe his tenders, as you call them?
I do not know, mother, what I should think.
Mary, I'll teach you. Think yourself a baby, that you have taken these tenders for true pay, which are not sterling. And tender yourself more dearly, or you'll tender me a fool.
Mother, he hath importuned me with love in honorable fashion.
Aye, fashion, you may call it.
And given countenance to his speech, mother, with almost all the holy vows of heaven.
In few, Ophelia, do not believe his vows. This is for all. I would not, in plain terms, from this time forth, have you so slander any moment's leisure as to give words or talk with the Lord Hamlet. Look to it, I charge you.
Shall obey.
Light. What hour now?
Look, my lord, it comes!
Oh, angels and ministers of grace, defend us. You know, spirit of health or God and damned. Bring with the heirs from heaven or blast from hell. Be thy intents wicked or charitable. Thou comest in such a questionable shape that I'll speak to thee. I'll call thee Hamlet, King, Father, Royal Dame, answer me! Say, what is this?
It beckons you to go away with it.
But you will not go with it!
No, by no means.
It will not speak, and I will follow it.
Do not, my lord!
Why? What should be the fear?
What if it tempts you to the flood, or the terrible summit of the cliff, and there assumes some other horrible form which might deprive you of reason and drive you to madness?
It waves me still. Go on, I'll follow thee.
Do not go, my lord!
Hold off your hands!
You shall not go!
By heaven, I'll make a ghost of one that stops me. I say away! Away! Go on, I'll follow thee.
He waxes desperate with imagination. Let us follow.
Something is rotten in the state of Denmark. Let us follow. 'Tis not fit to obey him.
Speak! I'm bound here.
Mark me!
I will.
My hour is almost come to sulphurous and tormenting flames must render up myself.
Alas, poor girl.
Pity me not! But lend thy serious hearing to what I shall unfold.
Speak, I am bound to hear.
So art thou to revenge when thou shalt hear?
What?
I am thy father's spirit. If thou didst ever thy dear father love, avenge his most foul and unnatural murder.
Murder?
Murder most foul, strange, and unnatural.
Please me to know that I, with wings as swift as meditation or the thoughts of love, may sweep to my revenge.
I find thee apt. It was given out that sleeping within my orchard a serpent stung me. But understand, my son, the serpent that did sting thy father's life now wears his crown.
No, my uncle.
Aye, that adulterate, that incestuous beast! Brief let me be. Sleeping within my orchard, my custom is always in the late afternoon. Thy uncle crept. Juice of cursed heaven in a vial. And in the pouches of my ear did pour the poisonous distilling. And thus was I, sleeping by a brother's hand, of life, of crown, of queen, all at once dispatched.
Oh, horrible, oh, horrible.
Thou nation thee bear it not! Let not the royal bed of Denmark be a couch of luxury and damned incest! Howsoever thou pursuest this act, taint not thy mind, or let thy soul contrive against thy mother. Leave her to those thorns that in her bosom lodge to prick and sting her. Fare thee well at once. Adieu. Remember me.
Oh, all you hosts of heaven! Oh, earth! And what else shall I couple hell? Hold my heart! And you, my sinews, grow not instant old, but bear me stiffly up. Remember thee. I, the poor ghost, while memory holds his seat in this distracted globe. Remember thee. Yea, from the table of my memory I will wipe away all trivial fond records, and thy commandment all alone shall live within the book and volume of my brain. Oh, most pernicious woman! Oh, villain, villain, smiling, damned villain. So, uncle, There you are.
My lord!
So be it.
My lord! What is my lord?
There's never been a dwelling in all Denmark, but he's an errant babe.
And there means two ghosts come from the grave to tell us this?
Ah! Why, right! You are in the right! And so, without more circumstance at all, I hold it fit that we shake hands and part. You, as your business and desire, shall point you for. Every man has business and desire, such as it is. And for mine own poor part, I'll go pray.
My lord, these are wild and whirling words.
Oh, I'm sorry they offend you heartily. Yes, faith, heartily.
There's no offense, my lord.
Yes, by St. Patrick, but there is Horatio, and much offense too. Touching this vision here, it is an honest ghost. That, let me tell you, for your desire to know what is between us, overmaster it as you may. And now, good friends, as you are friends, scholars, and soldiers, give me one poor request.
What is it, my lord?
Never to make known what you have seen tonight.
My lord, we will not.
They would swear it. Come on, you hear this fellow? Consent to swear.
Propose the oath, my lord.
Never to speak of this as you have seen. Swear. By my sword. Swear.
Oh, day and night, this is wondrous strange.
And therefore, as a stranger, give it welcome. There are more things in heaven and earth ratio than are dreamt of in your philosophy. But come, here as before, never, so help you mercy, hope, change your odds whoever I bear myself, as I perchance hereafter shall think meet to put an antic disposition on, that you, at such time seeing me, never shall, with arms encumbered thus, or this headshake, or by pronouncing some doubtful phrase as, well, we know, or we could, and if we could, or such ambiguous giving out to note that you know aught of me. This do swear. Swear! Rest, thy perturbed spirit. Nay, come, let's go together. The time is out of joint. Oh, cursed spite that ever I was born to set it right.
Lord Ham'let, with his doublet all embraced, pale as his shirt, his knees knocking together, and with a look so piteous and forth, as if he had been loosed out of hell to speak of horrors, he comes before me.
Mad for thy love?
Mother, I do not know, but truly I do fear it.
Well, what said he?
He took me by the wrist and held me hard. Then goes he to the length of all his arm, and with his other hand thus over his brow, he falls to such perusal of my face as he would draw it. Long stayed he so. At last a little shaking of my arm, he heaved a sigh so piteous and profound, as it did seem to shatter all his bulk and end his being. That done, he lets me go. And with his head over his shoulder turned, he seemed to find his way without his eyes. For out of doors he went without their help, and to the last bended their light on me.
Come, this is the very ecstasy of love. What, have you given him any hard words of late?
No, mother, but as you did command, I did repel his letters and deny his access to me.
That hath made him mad. I am sorry that with better heed and judgment I had not quoted him. I feared he did but trifle and meant to wreck thee. Come, go we to the king.
apt to use you did provoke our hasty sending. Something have you heard of Hamlet's transformation? What it should be, more than his father's death, that thus hath put him so much from the understanding of himself, we cannot dream of.
We do beseech you that being of so young days brought up with
So
him.
by your companies to lead him on to pleasures, and to gather whether aught to us unknown afflicts him thus, that opened lies within our remedy.
Good lady.